Alright, welcome to the realm of Millenia. Yeah, we're gonna skip that and go straight into it before I stall my way out of it. Today we will be doing a cold play. Testing dry one number 1. Stop stalling, we gotta do videos today. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the mornings I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, but long live the king. 1 minute I held the keys, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stands just a dry run on pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing, to be my mirror, my sword and shield, missionaries on a faraway field. For some reason I can't explain, once you'd gone there was never an honest word. But that was when I ruled the world. Was a wicked. See, this is why we do a dry run first. That's why we do a dry run. Oh, gee whiz. Was a wicked. I don't even like that one. Was a wicked and why. 'Twas a wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in, shattered windows and the sounds of drum. I believe it was sound of drums. Did I copy that wrong? Maybe. I'll sing it right. Was a wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in, shattered window and the sound, it's definitely sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on them silver plate. Well, I wasn't even well articulated that time, Bug. For my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lowly string. Oh, who would ever wanna be king? I would. So force. No, skipped it. Who would ever wanna be king? Jerusalem. Here Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choir, some singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield. That is still very much not the lyric I remember. I thought it was something entirely different. I'm sorry. What does it sound like? Be my mirror, extol, extol. Choirs are singing. Be my mirror, extol, extol. It still sounds. I'm gonna sing it right. And then when I get to the song explanation, Doug, I'm gonna say why I sing it wrong. You know what? I'll just sing it wrong. I'll sing it wrong and then I explain. Because I could sing it right, or you know what? I'll sing it right the first time, and the other 2 times I sing it wrong. Why the frick are you clanking? Screw you, dishwasher. Thank you. Who'd ever wanna be king? Hear generations. That's not it. I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman cavalry choir, some singing. To be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name. Where to go? Never was an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. And we got that vocalization bit. Oh, whoa, 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 oh, whoa, 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 oh, oh, oh. I'm definitely not doing that in the real video. Oh, oh, oh. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman choirs. Roman cavalry, I always skip that. Roman cavalry choirs are singing, to be my mirror, my soul, Exium. My missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain. But once you'd gone, there was never an honest world. That was when I ruled the world. I wonder how long that takes. Okay. Dry run number 2. I want to get it right so I can keep the videos as short as fucking possible, dude. When I get a good one, because it's not even a song of mine, I can promise. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the mornings I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to roam. I used to roll the dice. Feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, but long live the king. 1 minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me. Now I'm discovered that my gross. And I discovered that my castles, as in multiple, my castles stand upon pillars of salt and then some pillars of sand. Chorus. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs singing, to be my mirror, my sword and shield. I swear it sounds better with extol and extium, the Hebrew language of biblicality, the God does. I wish I never knew. I wish I knew. I wish I knew nothing. I memorized that verse so freaking wrong. My sword, my shield, no extol, no extium. Oh, golly. Although lyrically it does make sense. It's totally awesome. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries on a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you'd gone there was never an honest word. But that was when I ruled the world. Was a wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors and let me in, shattered windows and the sound of drum. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Ah, who would ever wanna be king? For some, I skipped it. Ah, who would ever wanna be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs just singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, missionaries on a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once to God I was never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Yeah, I totally paused on that when I realized I sang the wrong lyric. Like, this is one of the earliest versions where another artist changed the chorus on me. I thought I was unique. Bro. And then Coldplay did it, and I just don't know what to do with myself. Because the first time they go over it, they say that, where is it? They say that once you'd gone, there was never an honest word. Then they change it to St. Peter definitely isn't calling my name because I've been a terrible person. And they do that for the rest of the song. The only one that says once you're gone is the first chorus. The rest of them say St. Peter is not calling for me because I am not on the list going to heaven. I am going straight to hell. Right? Ugh. From the top, because the song was already over. We can do this. Ugly. Bonkers. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the mornings I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowds would sing. Now the old king is dead, just long live the king. 1 minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs singing. Be my mirror, my soul, and my sword and shield, missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, but once you'd gone, there was never an honest word. But that was when I ruled the world. It was a wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in, shattered windows to the sound of drums. Oh, people couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Ah, who would ever wanna be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs just singing. To be my mirror, my sword and shield, while missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name. There was never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. For some reason I can't explain, once you gone, there was never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choir singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you go and there was never, never an honest word. But that was when I ruled the world. Even that one, I screwed up the second take of St. Peter's, so we're just gonna do it live. Do it live. What was it? Was it this one? Was it this? Yeah. Welcome to the realm. Or do I skip Coldplay and just go to Genuine? I could sing some Genuine right now. I'm so anxious. Or hear me out. I'm so... No, I'm not in the voice for that. I need like a gallon of tea before I try that song. Singing I'm so into you. Absolutely not. Not within my vocal range capacity at this moment in time. Unless I'm trying to be weird. Not that weird. I used to rule the world. That was when I ruled the world. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Was a wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in. I wonder if I can do this without looking at the lyrics. Should I try, guys? How many of you mental delusions in the wake are gonna support me trying without looking at the page? Should I flip it? Should I try it? Should I flip it and try it? Try it and flip it, try to flip it? Okay, introduction was I used to rule the world, mornings, sleep alone, sweep the streets. Okay? Then after that, pause a second, go into the first verse, roll the dice, enemy's eyes. I want to see if I can do it. Testing, take one, attempt one, nothing on it. See how bad I fail, guys. This is the longest video prep ever. I only do 10-minute videos, dude. I'm trying to. What time is it? Okay. It's already been 30 minutes, dude. It's already been 30 minutes. It was wicked and wild. Okay. Rule the world, rise, morning, own, dice, sing, king, key, stand, sand. Chorus. I gotta remember that chorus, double changer, okay? And from the chorus it goes to wicked and wild wind, I feel like I'm not going to forget the rest of that because it's a whole story being told in a particular order. Maybe. And then you do the double chorus and let it die. I'm reading the intro, okay? I'm reading the intro. Coldplay, Viva la Vida. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the mornings I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. Did I forget the first verse? Sweep the streets I used to own. You're better than this. My retention curve isn't that bad. Is it? Yep, it is that bad. I was never about to guess dice. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice. See the fear in my enemy's eyes. Yeah, I'm failing right now. Feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me. And I discovered that my castle stands upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. Okay. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the mornings I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowds would sing. Now the old king is dead, but long live the king. 1 minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stands upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. Here Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs just singing. To be my mirror, my sword and shield, while missionaries in a foreign field. Missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, but once you're gone, it was never an honest world. But that was when I ruled the world. It was a wicked wild wind blew down the doors to let me in. I remember the second half about the drums. Just give me a second. Down the doors. So that door was to bust down. Shattered windows. Okay. It was a wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in, shattered windows and the sound of drums, 'cause people couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate. Just a puppet on a lowly string. Ah, who would ever wanna be king? Hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you go. No, it's no longer once you're gone. It's St. Peter. I know St. Peter ain't calling my name. Breathe a second. Never an honest word. But that was when I ruled the world. And then we sing it again. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Me, my mirror, my sword and shield. I really don't even like it. Extol, exteel. I need to flip I'm gonna flip a battery. If it lands on the bottom, I sing their lyric the way they want to. I land on the side or anywhere else, I sing it with my improvised. Oh, that's crazy. How fucking dare you? I'm not singing it properly. I'm not singing it properly for the video. I'm not. How the fuck do you land a stand like that? I wish I was recording, you bastard. How the fuck do you land like that? How do you land like that? Amazing. I'm singing it how I want to sing it. The vote is legitimate now. Oh, that's fucking ridiculous. How dare you stand up like that? I feel like I'm bowling. Freaking dare that one pin stand up like that. That's ridiculous. I hear Jerusalem bells ringing. For some reason I can't use a meaning and I won't call your name. I can't even call your name. I don't even know what kind of battery you were other than you were a AA battery, but what brand were you actually? Hold up. That's a good question. I have no idea what kind of brand of battery that was. I might have just wasted a battery. It kind of looked like the one we put in the TV remote. How unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world. Okay. I don't feel like getting you, but it's almost time to start video. No more stalls. No more stalling. But I like stalling. No more stalling. Coldplay, viva la vida. This is the type of thing I do when I'm not on my phone. This is what I do. This is what I do. I threw away my pen, so I'm not writing. I didn't throw away my phone, but I'm not on my phone. This is the type of things we talk about in entertainment. This is the type of things we do. absolutely nothing. But this is why we do them. In the name of productivity, we productively waste all of everyone's time. I low-key told myself that I wasn't gonna start until I got this right. So can we work together, please? Okay. One last time, because it really will make the video look better. It will make the video look better if I'm not staring at the lyrics. So let's try it one more time. Just once. Just one more time without it. Just one more. Come on. Washer, dryer. Stay off. Don't turn on. But give me an applause. Give me a little encouragement over there. Because you're my audience right now. Coldplay, Viva la Vida, the 2008 performance. It's a 2008 song. The performances were mostly in like 2009, 2010, but okay. Coldplay, Viva la Vida. Come on, we got stuff to write and videos to do. I know you don't hate singing, but too damn bad. Let's go. Nope, not good enough. I used to. I used to rule the world. The seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the mornings I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Well, that ruined my take. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. I would listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, with long live the king. 1 minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stands upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry's choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, some missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you go, it was never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Keeping my eyes closed for this one. Keep the eyes closed. Just prove it. 'Twas a wicked and wild wind blew down the doors to let me in. Shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate. Just a puppet on a lowly string. 'Cause who would ever wanna be king? Here I say generations again. I failed. Who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman coward requires singing. Be my mirror, my soul, Exia, missionaries in the faraway field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name, 'cause there's never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Run it back, run it back. I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman cavalry's choirs just singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shields, missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you... I know St. Peter won't call my name, 'cause there's never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Okay, that's close enough for me. What do I want to put on the background TV today? Alright, I still need the battery. It's Sony! That means it's an original battery. How nice. And we don't got the TV bits. Where's my gosh darn remote, dude? Oh, I stubbed my toe. Whiny bastard. Looks like we're not having TV in the background tonight. For an extra little piece. Why is the record function on? God damn it! The fuck off my screen.